So I'm from Texas. I came here to Georgia for this boot camp, and this is day 2. And you know, it's stuff that you could probably learn on your own, maybe, but guess what? It is totally worth it because I feel like it is going to jumpstart me to do what I think I need to do. So I am excited. I'm learning a lot. We've got one more day tomorrow, and then we go out to the auction, live auction, November 6th, and I'm so excited.
I'm definitely learning tons of information at Georgia Tech's Lien Bootcamp. I took Chantel's first class, and it was her basic class, but the advanced class, phenomenal. Register.
Hey there, everybody. Steve Philistine here at Tax Lien Bootcamp. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it's amazing. If you're not here, you're missing out. I highly recommend you guys come out to the next one. Everybody's been amazing here from the whole staff, especially the woman that put this thing together, Chantel. Mrs. Owens has just been incredible. I mean, I'm going to take the information back to Vegas, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, watch out because I'm ready.
Hey, I'm Mike Ventry with Advanta IRA, and I wanted to say thank you for Chantel for one, being a great resource for all our clients, and one, for helping me learn how to do it myself, which has led to, you know, a property and a lot in our Roth IRAs, my wife and I's, and I learned it all from Chantel. So she's a great resource for our clients and for myself as well.
Hi, my name is Leela, and I'm here at the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp. I've really enjoyed this experience with Ms. Chantel Owens. She has, for me, I'm a beginner. I know nothing about tax liens, so for someone who's new to this area, this field, she has just made it so much easier. She's walked me through it, she's given me steps, she's taken me out to see properties. So if you really want to get into this area, definitely come to this.
Hey, this is David Bradford, and I had the privilege of going to the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp. Chantel Owens and her team, phenomenal job. I'll tell you, what stands out to me the most is she is down to earth, she's very encouraging, and she totally makes the ability to get started investing in tax liens completely doable. I mean, I'm already sitting here thinking, why haven't I done this before? You know, I walked in before thinking, I've heard about these, I kind of talked to some people who know, who've got some investors as clients who are involved in this kind of stuff, but I'm like, I want to know from the best. And you know what, it's not really heady stuff, it's very down to earth, very doable. So, you know, tax lien, I just want to pitch Chantel Owens. She has a boot camp that you can, you know, it's a very intensive that you can sign up for and pay for. I'm going to go to that. I want some time that I can focus on that. This has been fantastic. Can't say enough good things about Chantel Owens. She's a leader. She's down to earth. She's available. She's thoughtful. And she's very much an expert at this. She is the queen of the tax lien. So listen, one more thing, and here's the thing that I see so many people do. They have money in the bank, they have money that they're not growing in their IRA or self-directed or whatever, and they're like, what can I do with this money, David? What can I do with this money? Dude, you get a guaranteed 20% return. Guaranteed by who? Not by some company, but by the state, by the county. It's guaranteed by Georgia. 20% on your money. So even if you don't develop it, even if you don't buy and hold it, you can always make sure that whatever I put out, I'm going to get 20% back. Not going to get that at the bank, but you know what? The bank is going to be getting that because they're buying these up too. So again, this is David Bradford. Can't say enough good things about Chantel Owens and her Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp. You got to come, you got to try it out, you got to hear what she has to say.
Okay, y'all, I just came from the Tax Lien Bootcamp. I learned a lot of information I think is necessary for you guys to come and join the areas so you can actually come and learn some information on how you can make some money on your little $30,000 to bring it to maybe $90,000. So if you're interested, you should call or text, you gotta give me some information on how you can actually do this boot camp.
Hey, this is Stephen Jones, Lightbox Homes, Atlanta residential redeveloper. I just attended the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp, and I have to say it's a very thorough introduction to the lucrative investing method of tax liens. And I I'm certainly very interested in learning more, maybe getting into the 4-day boot camp as well, because in this marketplace you got to expand your skills and where you find properties and how you make money. It seems like a good strategy.
Hello, I am here with Rosalind. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh my goodness, my name is Rosalind. I'm a realtor and an investor. Been in Atlanta almost 15 years. What else you want to know? I'm single.
Hey, right, me too. So I understand you're a Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp alumnus. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Which boot camp did you attend?
It was in March, the 4-day boot camp.
Awesome.
Yes.
What was your lasting impression from the boot camp?
Oh, you gotta buy tax liens. Like that's it. Like tax liens are the way to go because there's so many different exit strategies for tax liens to set you up for the long term. That is my retirement plan. Tax liens.
Retirement plan. Have you been to any of the live auctions?
Oh, I have. I've been to Douglas County and Fulton County and DeKalb County, and I picked up 3 tax liens in Douglas County.
Okay, how is the bidding process?
Oh my gracious. Okay, so you have to know what you're bidding on. So, and Chantel goes over that in boot camp. You have to do your research. You've got to know what you're bidding on. So, my process, I happened to be bidding against someone who did not know what they were bidding on, and they kept driving the price up. And I kept looking at her like, don't you dare say another bid.
Did you do the stare?
I did.
I am here with Scott Gilbert, and I hear that you are a Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp alumnus.
I am.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
This night is all about you guys.
Okay.
Which boot camp did you attend?
I attended a 4-day boot camp.
And that's a very big treat because when I first went to her class, it was 2 days. Yes. What was your big impression or your lasting impression from the boot camp you attended?
My lasting impression from the boot camp was a feeling of confidence. Professionals that knew what they was talking about, that would be able to equip you to just deal with some liens and then you know what you're doing. That's what my impression was.
Did you get to go to a live auction?
I did go to a live auction. So much fun, so much fun. I actually went to a live auction and I actually got 1 property.
You purchased?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
If you don't mind disclosing, what did you get at the auction?
I got a piece of land, and something that we can build on, and that's what I got. So excited.
So that's not easy to purchase a lot. Did you know about the lot prior to bidding on it?
I did, absolutely. We went and drove. We did some research. We did a map. We drove around the neighborhood. The neighborhood we actually try to figure out if it was good neighborhood, bad neighborhood, were we buying it, was it profitable. So we did all that before we actually acquired it.
So how did you know to do all of that research before you purchased your property?
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So if you didn't go to the boot camp, would you have seen yourself purchasing that land lot? Because that's very intimidating.
Probably not. And the biggest thing is, in reality, before I bought the lot, I was actually scared. But after I won, it was like,
exhilarating.
Oh, I'm the man.
Yes, I'm an investor. I have a land lot. Hello, I'm here with Devonna Pope. Yes. So I hear that you're a Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp alumnus.
I am.
Yes, congratulations.
Thank you. I'm waiting for the sound.
Which boot camp did you attend?
I recently attended the October 4-day boot camp.
Awesome.
Yes.
And then did you go to the live auction?
Of course.
And how did you enjoy the auction?
I loved it. I loved it so much that I had the intentions of only purchasing 1 property. But man, I was feeling awesome that day because my trainer, I purchased 2.
Yeah. She purchased 2. Okay, so did that feel overwhelming to start bidding on a second property?
No, I actually got comfortable with that first one because of all the training that I had received, and then I started seeing folks out there that had no experience, and I would say to Chantel, I'm like, Chantel, they didn't know that? Or they haven't done their research. Okay, I'm good. I'm comfortable now. I'm in my element. So let me go ahead and purchase another property.
So did you only research the properties that you were going to buy that day?
No. Based on the program, Chantel's program, and I won't even say a program, her teaching method, it made it to the point where as a team we collectively got together and we did our research. Everybody put in whatever effort they could put in. We did our research and we came up with a list that DeKalb County had actually published. We're out there on the streets driving, verifying, our data, and no one knew within our class who was going to bid on what. And as I was going through the list, I said, you know what? Let me do a little bit more in-depth analysis, and I picked 2 properties.
So how many properties do you say that you would have been prepared to purchase in regards to how many did you actually research?
There, as a team collectively, we researched about 200 properties.
Wow.
And I myself researched 48 and then incorporated the rest of the team's information. And I even pulled the properties that I drove out of the 48. I didn't pick those properties. I wound up picking properties that, collectively, they had chosen. That's how I did my process.
So real estate is truly a numbers game because you collectively did 200 to 48 to purchase 2 properties.
Yes.
You need to be a superstar alumnus of bootcamp. When you purchase 1, you're an alumnus, but when you purchase 2, that's like the next tier up.
and I think it was, yes, Chantel set us up with the 4 days as far as making sure that we had, all our information in our kit bag the day we went to the auction. I had, and all of us from her class, we had everything that we did as far as going out, looking at the property, having an Excel spreadsheet, the pictures of the properties. She set us up for success with that. So when we came to the courthouse, some of the properties, I didn't need to look at my paperwork because, oh yeah, I remember that property. I know what it's like. She made us within 1 week time frame. She said, hey, you guys, if this is something you're gonna do, you're gonna have to put forth the effort. This is not easy. And especially for those of you that flip, if you think flipping, doing the due diligence for that is hard, try doing this. And she's absolutely right. And so after doing all that due diligence, going to the courthouse, having your mentor right there, oh man, my confidence level was like times 10.
Right.
Times 10.
Do you plan on attending any auctions in the next coming months?
Actually, I am. Still with the same group. Right now, we're focused on Fulton County. And, I sort of taken the lead, been down at the county tax commissioner office for the delinquents. Taxes. Today I was at the county sheriff department. I got to get my grind on trying to figure out, I need to have my T's crossed, my I's dotted. And so because, I told you I'm an analytical person, I got to get out there and figure out what's going on and then bounce it off of my mentor.
All of this from the boot camp. That's amazing.
Yes, 4 days.
Yes.
4 days.
Would you recommend to anyone who hasn't attended, why would you tell them they need to go, or would you even recommend the boot camp class?
First off, after I got those 2 properties, it was election day, went and voted, and then I'm sitting here on my personal social media site, and I don't do social media, on my Facebook page, I said, look fam, I had 2 properties, this is how I got them properties, everybody hitting you up, give me the information, for F-R-E-E. Time out. Time out. You know how people do.
And they said that?
And it was, I give you a tidbit of information, but to be honest with you, you need to go to Chantel's class. You need to go, whether you do it online or whether you come down here to Atlanta. At the end of the day, information such as that isn't free. So let's not use people. Pay for what you really want to build that generational wealth. And it's going to cost you.
Do you feel like you got your money's worth attending the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp?
I don't even put $1 worth on it. I can't. But if I have to, you ask me that, I did. And then some. I still got change left over.
Right. And 2 properties?
I'm just gonna keep working it. And I did what you said, which is just work the list.
Okay.
Work the list.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Even though it dropped down, I get it.
It gave you some that you could still, because you might not have.
Exactly.
Right. Yes.
Exactly.
And you'd be surprised. That's how you catch 1, 2, 3 here and there. You know, you might do a lot of work to get them, but you know, obviously once you get them, that's gonna be a nice little.
Exactly. So that's what we're working on. I'm gonna continue this process. And I just, again, I appreciate you. You know, you've been real cool with just, you know, outside of class saying, okay, hey, let me help you out with stuff. So I appreciate that, and you know, love you to death for that.
Okay.
Because outside of just even doing the tax sale stuff, just investing. That's what I was telling Brave when we met up. I was like, you have a wealth of knowledge on that. So it's like, it's good to be able to utilize something as a resource.
Right. And I love sharing all my knowledge. Some people like, that's not tax lien related, but I love to share it, because what are you going to do after you get this tax lien? You're going to do something real estate related. So Bray, you were my star student.
Oh, thank you.
So what was your favorite parts of the class?
I think learning the actual due diligence process. Like, anybody can come out here and be it, but learning your due diligence process helps me be an empowered buyer, and I'm prepared, you know, to do this myself now.
What do you think would be the difference between what I teach and maybe what you knew before, or what someone else may teach?
Well, I've known for years as a real estate agent that tax liens exist, but the way in which you scout the properties, even something as simple as where you find the list, you know, and then you have some proprietary methods that we use to actually vet the property, a system to get our max bid, and then depending on what type of exit strategy, we can actually plan for that and then make a, you know, informed decision and a better max bid.
Did you learn any non-proprietary strategies that you could talk about?
Man, I don't know. Look, I learned so much, and I don't want to give away no secrets. But I would tell you it's worth it. You have to be diligent, and if you listen and follow the game plan, you will be right up here with us, and we're all buying today.
So you're out here on your own today, not as a part of the class.
I am no longer a student. I have transgressed. I'm actually trying to wiggle my way in with the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp.
Okay, we have another teacher.
Exactly. CE classes for agents. But no, I am here on my own, of my own volition. Nobody forced me. I'm actually here because, like I said, I feel empowered.
Okay. So can you just explain to me, so your class, your 12-week mentorship class, you came here to the auction in the class, and you all are back again today. So can you explain how that transpired?
Well, first and foremost, before we did the class, I guess I can give a little bit. We do a due diligence run. Like with her, we did a bus run because it was a lot of us. But we're programmed to go ahead and go out again that weekend before, so that we actually physically see the properties, to go back to our list to make sure everything's up to snuff. And then we actually came out here. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a shy guy, but I was intimidated at first. You know, I've seen these people all the time. I know it exists, but you just don't know what to do. But with the help of Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp, like I said, now, and it's only been 1 month strong from that time period, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Right. So in the class, I remember the students, they learned how to do due diligence, and then they had homework assignment to finish the due diligence. And then a lot of students did not do that. And then when we got to auction, they missed out, right? And so this time, I think that you all were just so excited from seeing the properties that you went on and decided to do the due diligence, right?
Yeah,
so
that part of the class makes it real. When you start seeing people bid, and then you see the figures that they're bidding at, and you just see how it goes, the cadence that the caller or crier is going, it is intense, and it makes you now want to do your due diligence. You know, even if in the group, somebody doesn't do theirs, you'll pick up the slack because you want to know.
Right.
You know?
Okay, well, thanks for attending the 12-week mentorship, and I wish you well in your tax lien adventures.
All right.
Hi, my name is Shauna. I just took the Tax Lien Bootcamp. I learned so much stuff. I mean, I thought I knew some things about tax liens, but unfortunately, I guess I didn't. Learned a lot of stuff. It was a great class. I recommend everyone who wants to get started with tax liens to get in this class now. Register wherever you have to register. Chantel was awesome. Everything was great. You should definitely join, okay? Hi, my name is Kay Chase. I'm very interested in signing up for the boot camp. I'm really more interested in just having her be my own personal coach, because that's what I really need, someone who's going to motivate me and show me the correct way, and making sure that I have someone that I can contact and someone who can stand by me to make sure I'm making the right decision. Every decision may not be the right decision, but if you have someone coaching you, you can almost reassure yourself that you feel more confident in making those decisions.
Hi, my name is Nicole Williams, and I just attended Chantel's Tax Lien Bootcamp, and I just wanted to say she was an excellent speaker. I learned a lot of information that I didn't know before, and I just wanted to encourage people who are kind of on the fence about going and taking this class. It was a great class. You're going to gain a wealth of knowledge, and I think I'm going to sign up. So good luck to you.
Hey, my name is Roberto Cortez, and I just attended the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp. And I'm excited. I'm ready to join the class. I think it's going to be a great information that's going to be provided to me and to whoever takes the class to, you know, change your life. And I would recommend coming into this or the other class to anybody who's trying to make a change in their lives.
Hey guys, what's up? My name is Malhar Bhagat, and I'm a real estate investor here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been buying and renovating, flipping houses for about 11 years, but I've known Chantel for a few years, about 2 or 3 years now, and what she's been doing and what she's been telling me has piqued my interest quite a bit. So I came out to her free Lean and Learn event, and I learned quite a bunch of cool stuff about how to start buying properties that are going to allow me to retire, because at the end of the day, fixing and flipping is a job. You have to be flipping properties in order to make money. And so now me and my wife, we're moving more into a buy and hold so that we can start retiring ourselves as well. So this was an eye-opener for us, and we're really looking forward to going to our boot camp in the next couple of months.
Okay, fascinating course, or just seminar, you know, learning that you just can't walk over to the courthouse and say, I want to do this. It really is a process, and it's a learning process, and she is very knowledgeable. She does give you the basic outline of what's required in tax liens, and you kind of pick up pretty quickly. You have to know what you're doing. So I'm going to plan to take the course. I look forward to it. Thank you.
If you haven't done this boot camp, you better get down here and get it done, because Chantel gives you all the information that you need to know. She answers all your questions, and she has the type of energy that will help you make it happen. Get down here, take the class, and enjoy yourself and make that money.
I just finished attending the Georgia Tax Lien Bootcamp with Chantel Owens, and I tell you, it is a must attend. Whether you are a first-time newbie or a seasoned investor that maybe have been investing in other types of real estate investment other than tax liens, it is definitely a must-do. It's an informative, hands-on, interactive class. We did so much. It wasn't just theory. We got a lot of hands-on practice, a true immersion in boot camp. Chantel and her team were awesome. They don't mind taking questions and doing real-life problem solving while you're in the class. And even more so, it's just different from other programs that I've been to. Practical, they're not worried about start and stop times. She judges what she needs to do based on the class. So I recommend, and I'll be at future programs.
Brown. Here with the tax boot camp with Chantel Owens. It was very informative and very extensive. I learned a lot more here than I did in college. You know, so my money was very well spent. So I plan on buying some tax deeds very soon. Definitely a pleasure. The environment was very nice. She was very thorough, including the other speakers. So very good, great. Buy some tech.
All right. So, did you enjoy the 2-day workshop, or the workshop today?
I
absolutely did enjoy it. I've been looking forward to this workshop since the last workshop.
Okay. Now, can you share maybe just one or two things that you learned today?
I learned that I can do this business, this tax lien business, because for the first time in about 12 or 15 years, I have finally understood the process that I've been trying to learn for many years. And I'm so glad that, I could have taken other classes and spent thousands of dollars trying to learn how to do this. And I just feel so blessed that for the value that the knowledge that I'm getting, and I know that I can leave here today and actually go out and start working this business and developing my business.
Yeah. Well, my name is Kevin. I'm a realtor with a home store. I got into investing or getting interested in investing, and I heard the boot camp, and I came here, and today was very informative. Really looking forward to tomorrow to actually going around and getting a little more hands-on. But everything's been great so far, and I'm looking forward to finishing this program.
So I came in this evening really just to hear Chantel out. I did meet her in the past, very lovely individual, but when I got in this class, I am so excited. I can't even get the words out. My feet are shuffling. I'm ready to go home, do some work, because this is real, guys. It really is possible if you just really have a strong mindset and a willingness to do something different and make a difference in your family, in your households, a generational wealth. Tax Lien Bootcamp is the way to go.